Good morning, day 47. I think if I'm wrong, I'll just put it up there somewhere. One main goal today, finish off the roof. Get that little piece up there with the aluminum across. Simple goal. Should be able to do that today. Possibly even get in a bike ride. Now we're putting little, I call them the ACM gaps. Put them between the two pieces. Just lift it and sort of lay it in place. The scraping noise you're hearing, that's my wife inside sticking on the waterproof tape to the underside of this piece here. Now this will all be filled in with the butyl tape once we put the aluminum on, but not going to hurt for an extra bit of protection. Now, with the middle piece, didn't do with the front piece. Well, those black marks there, that's where the corner trim is supposed to land according to my gauge that I made. This piece of aluminum is butting right up against this supposed line. With the middle piece, I trimmed it back a little tiny bit just in case, hey, there's many moving parts here. This line could be off by a millimeter or two, or 1/16 of an inch or something. So by having it a little shorter, gives me a little wiggle room here, because otherwise, if this is on and the corner piece won't fit, I'm going to have to trim this somehow. I'll do it if necessary, but I'm just going to go get the saw now and trim this a little bit, just so it'll give me a little tiny bit of wiggle room between this piece of aluminum and the corner trim. You may have noticed that I had the aluminum bar clamped in place. Well, what do you do when you don't have a 5-foot clamp? You get creative. Now, most of you probably would have figured it out, but I had used 2 clamps. And I had to get my wife to come in to tighten that one up while I was up there holding that. But it did the job. As you can see, I did drill all the holes. Now while I'm doing this, my lovely wife is on the inside putting the nuts and washers on. With the roof pretty much finished, we're going to take a closer look at this here. The tentative plan is to put a piece here and a piece here, and then see how the rest of it goes, because we have a hatch going there which is going to overlap. We're going to have to put some sort of aluminum on here because it's going to be springing out this way. We're lucky we got these short pieces that should work in there, but we just gotta start fitting it together. My wife taped all this up, so we're going to do this now. We did a quick calculation. I'll show you here, right there, that the ACM that we have inside the trailer, the big stuff, will only be enough for the soffits and the knee walls. So everything else that we got over here, we can, let's say, play with. So we got one piece, got it marked out for the right side, for the left side, keeping the square corners here, which will go up against the top, and another square edge along there. So I'm getting ready to cut it now, cut the ACM and install it. So I decided to forego a bike ride. My wife did say to me that when it's warm, it's nicer to be at this sort of stuff, because when you're riding, you'll warm up. Got these 2 pieces done. Cutting a piece for there, which is right there. I'm also doing the back over the, squeeze in here. Do the section back here as well. That piece up there and that piece below the door. And then I should be calling it a day. This is the piece over the door. So I just clamped this in place, went inside the door, and I just marked that red line. And what I'm going to do, that's the edge of the wood. So I'm just going to keep it just to the inside of this red line, just to give it a little bit more room, and then that should be perfect. Should be a perfect fit. Well, end of day 47, and did a little bit more than what I was expecting to do. I was only going to do the roof, but it was a nice day, so we just continued. We got these two pieces on here and a little piece down there. We're going to figure out how we got to have them gapped. We're going to end up caulking them later. Along here, we're thinking we may have to put another piece of aluminum similar to the roof. Not 100% sure yet, but we'll get around to that. On the back, finish off the top, as well as the piece down below, down here. So next it'll probably be trimming. Like there's a little proud here. Be trimming back there. There's a little bit here as well, so we can get the corner pieces on. Have to go around and check everything, and then maybe put on the big corner, the big aluminum corner, since the weather is still half decent. Or we may rip the pieces for the soffit and the knee wall right there, because that has to be done as well. But anyway, bit of progress there today. She's pretty much sheeted in. The roof is done. You can see right there, which is great. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with the progress today, and we'll see you in day 48. Thanks for watching.